Greetings and salutations, everybody. Welcome back to another how-to video. And today we are going to be diving in depth here because we are going to be talking about symbol art, how to add them, how to take a symbol art from other players, and also how to actually get them on your PC so you can edit them, look at them, and of course make backups of some of your favorite symbol art inside of PSO2. But before we hop into that, make sure you do the like, favorite, subscribe, hit some bell, leave some comment, make me feel important if you enjoy the video by any means or find it helpful. So with that, let's talk about some symbol art. So let's go ahead and begin to discuss for anyone who's not aware what symbol art exactly is. You probably have seen this, but just in case if you haven't, pretty much all they are is of course little thing you can share in chat. You can also use these in your guild halls as well, but that is pretty much the basic of it, and the artwork is of course made by the community as well, as you can see with my love of Miku. And with that, you might be wondering, how exactly do I get these? And how exactly do I make my own? Inside your guild menu here, just go to symbol art. And from here, if you are a free-to-play player, as I am at the moment, you will have a grand total of 4 pages of art that you can save with a grand total of 36. So how you end up getting these is up here in the tab, you will see save, history, and import. And of course, you can see a small symbol art as well, which don't exactly have any at the moment. So, of course, save is pretty obvious, the ones that you save. History is the one you have seen other players actually use inside of chat, and you might see some in here that you might actually want to actually use yourself. So pretty much all you gotta do if you want to save one that you have seen, this only record, I believe, up to the last like 12 pages of symbol art, so keep that in mind. So if you see one you like, you might want to go ahead and save it as soon as possible so it don't get deleted as time pass. But let's go ahead and use the Kamasuba one since it's kind of on topic. If you haven't seen, check out my last video about the Kamasuba stuff. What you want to do is click on it with A or hitting a left click if you're playing with a mouse, and you will see an option here to either shell now, save, block, or delete. Of course, delete will get it out of your list, block will make it where you won't see it again, save is what we actually want. So by saving it, it will ask you to pick what block you want it to be saved on. Save on whichever one you want or whatever one it open. And then when you head back into your save list, you will see it added in the spot. And then from there, you can go ahead and use it. So as far as creating your own, this is a little more convoluted than I originally was hoping. But with enough time, enough patience, and enough guilds, you can go ahead and do that fairly easy. So let's go ahead and go back into symbol art, and from here you want to click on a empty block, and you will have an option to either edit or delete. We're gonna go ahead and click edit, and from here you will get the menu. So it seems a little confusing here, but don't worry, it's pretty straightforward for the most part. Pretty much you have your option here to name the symbol art or whatever you see fit. You also have save in distant slot, and of course save and override. And then under your chat slot profile, you can actually select the size here, with alliance flags being a little shorter, a little tinier, with these are the things that pop up next to your name if you are in an alliance, and I believe you can also use them inside your alliance home as well. And also you have the ability to do another chat method, which that's what we're going to do at the moment. The other thing you can do here is click on sound effects. From here you have some effects that you can use by default. These are pretty much as soon as you post the pictures inside of chat, you will of course get yourself a sound effect like this that will play as your picture loads into the chat. So you can pick a number of sounds here, or you can just go ahead and pick none if that's something you are interested in. The other option here is, of course, we can display the percentage, so you can actually zoom in and out. Just know you can, of course, use your mouse wheel to zoom in and out as well if you have a mouse or playing this on PC. So you can do that without having to click up here. You have a set a limit of items and layers, since how we end up making stuff is in layers. So you have 225 pieces to design your artwork. And so now comes the time to actually begin. So let's go ahead and add some building block for our art. So by clicking on add a part, you will get access to this wonderful menu that will have a whole bunch of different shapes, some lines, some wiggly stuff, and pretty much a whole bunch of different tools that you can go ahead and use for your stuff, while along with some character portraits. So let's just go ahead and begin with Sam Moon. So once you click the whatever thing you want to do, you will have a few options here. You will have the base option of resizing, stretching, and also some rotations as well. And how this is pretty much done, as you probably can start gathering, is you just start adding different layers, and you just go ahead and you start combining them into whatever art that you want to do. If you do want to actually change the layers of these, you can just left click on them and scroll down to either move, size, border, and all the other settings as well to help you actually design your stuff. So you have a quarter wheel here of all the quarters and the rainbows, which is great. And like I said, you can also sort, move up, move down, adjust transparency. You have your option here. So as you can tell from this is well the most time consuming bit comes in. Well, you having to use the shapes and symbols and readjusting to design whatever artwork you want. But lucky enough, if you are at least on PC, there is somewhat of a better way to do this, and also mainly a better way to actually save the emotes you want. Because like I stated before, they will start being deleted over time as more people use more and more. But with this, we actually need to go ahead and download a third-party app to actually take advantage of saving these and also editing these on your PC. If you want a little more control, to be totally honest, I find it easier to just do it in the game, but eat them on that. So let's go ahead and hop into that part, shall we? So here we are on PC, and we need to, like I said, download some stuff to actually do this. So I will have a link for this down in the description if you are interested in any of that part. But you need to head on over to a PSO2 or -word.com, and from here you will see a breakdown and a link to a very specific program for editing a symbol art. So once you click here and get it downloaded, you will have, of course, zip file. Within the zip file, it is made up of mainly 4 files, but only 2 of these are kind of important, depending on what you plan on. It might be North America or JP. So go ahead and extract either version or both, depending on if you plan JP and North America as well. If you're playing North America, feel free to just extract symbol art editor here. And from here, after you get distracted, as I have a brand new folder created here for this stuff, you will have some options here. So this is not an actual install by any means. This is a self-run application. So once you run it, you will get access to this wonderful menu. The main difference between this and JP is that one does have some translation to it, but the JP version do not. So from here, you can, of course, go ahead and do sizes. You can do sound effects as well over here. Also have access to all the single, I believe. Oh, that's right. You have to go ahead and click over here. Right click, add layer, and then from here, you will be access to a tab that you can use with a crap ton more options to make your symbol art. But like I said, this pretty much works very similar to how it does in the game. But sadly, it is all in kind of Japanese for the most part outside the bare minimum. So making symbol art that way might take a little more time to figure out. But once you figure it out, you will have a way more options here. But the main thing I'm personally interested in when it comes to a DIP program is the ability to read other people's symbol art. And on top of that, to have a fairly bigger comprehension of the symbol art you have seen in the game and give you the possibility to make backup or share these file for the symbol art with your friends online. So what you need to do is to get access to this stuff. If you have done a normal installation of Phantasy Star, you will find your folder inside of your documents. From here, you will see SEGA, and you will go Phantasy Star North America, and head on over to a symbol art. And in here, you will see your cache of every single symbol art that is stored within your game as of now. So these are very specific files, with them being a .sar. So as you can see, they also don't really have names. They more just random numbers and letters. But lucky enough, you can just go ahead and just drag and drop these inside of this program that we just downloaded. And you can just see these as is in high quality. And then on top of that, once you find ones that you either want to keep, you can just go ahead and copy and paste this into a distant folder on your PC for safekeeping, or, like I said, to give to your friends. But if you do want to go ahead and start editing some of these you have seen, you can do so by clicking on that plus symbol over here, and then from here, you will see a list of every single layer inside of the picture. So by clicking on it, it will go ahead and highlight what you actually looking at. And then, of course, you can go ahead and reassign stuff, edit stuff, pretty much just glue with it as you see fit. And if you see certain layer from certain art that you actually like, you can go ahead and just whip them straight out this way and start making your own custom art with different asset from different types of symbols. And with that, all you have to do is go up to File and save as, if you want to go ahead and save it as a brand new art. So lucky enough, like I said, with this program, you can see the artwork, and then you will know exactly which ones you want to go ahead and just copy and put into a safekeeping for future endeavors. Just in case, it disappear and you want to keep it, or you want to save it, or like I said, send to your friends. And that right there is pretty much what you can do with symbol art. Like I said, the program is nice, a little more complicated, but a little more freedom if you have the time. Like I said, personally, the in-game one worked fine for me, and how to actually save other people symbol art, and how to actually make backup of other people symbol arts as well on your PC. If you play this on Xbox, I'm not 100% sure exactly the mechanics of getting artwork into the Xbox, but at least for saving artwork that you have seen will work the exact same way, since all that is inside the game itself. And with that, that will bring it to the end of the PSO2 tutorial. Hopefully you found it useful. Hopefully this will help you out in creating symbol art, saving them, or making backups, or just sharing them online with other players. And with that, make sure you do the like, favorite, subscribe, hit some bell. You know what to do at that point. If you enjoy the tutorial or found it helpful, and let me know in the comment below if any more Phantasy Star tidbits, knowledge, or updates that you want to know about, or have ideas of videos you would like to see. I'm always open to idea given. And with that, I will go ahead and see you all in the comments.